August 19th, 2011 was a beautiful summer day, and my mom and I decided to take a day trip to Washington, D.C. Even though I live pretty close to there, I was excited to wander around D.C. with my mom to see the sights I had never been to before. We hopped on the metro early that day and talked the entire ride there. Our first stop was the World War II Memorial. My favorite part was seeing the Freedom Wall. The Freedom Wall holds over 4,000 stars. Each of those stars represents 100 American soldiers and other American personnel who died or are still missing from the war. Because I absolutely love Maryland, the state I was born and raised in, I had to take a picture like this. After leaving the World War II Memorial, we decided to make our next stop be the Lincoln Memorial, as seen on the back of the penny, if you've never heard of it or seen it before. Inside, we saw the giant statue of Abe Lincoln and one of his famous speeches, which was engraved on the wall. We then went to visit the Vietnam War Memorial. There, we saw the Memorial Wall and one of the well-known statues called The Soldiers by Frederick Clark. There, we also saw a book filled with the names of everyone who was involved in this war. Of course, a trip to DC isn't complete without visiting the White House. To cool off from the hot weather, we then went to the National Museum of American History, where I got to see things like Julia Child's kitchen, Dorothy's slippers from The Wizard of Oz, Michael Jackson's hat, and U.S. Olympian Nastia Liukin's leotard. After the museum, we headed towards the Washington Monument, hoping to go inside and ride the elevator to the top. Unfortunately, when we got there, we found out that we were a little too late and the line to get in was way too long. Despite this setback to our trip, it turned out to be a great 20th birthday and an even better day in DC spent with my mom.